Tonight, from CBA, it is AWSM Comedy Radio with special guest Sherman Edwards that we'll hear from shortly, who's going to play a game on AWSM Radio.
Damn, that was good.
Hello,
All right.
welcome to AWSM Comedy Radio, live from CBA, but it's not live, it's pre-recorded. It's really, it's going to happen
live.
anytime.
It's live
I'm
to
Logan.
me. It's live to me right now.
We're all alive.
By the time you're listening to this, I'm sure Nick has died of whatever he's got.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying
You are
really
trying
hard
hard.
to do a podcast. It's
Died
hard.
of puberty
It
again.
sounds great and awful.
There's stories. There's stories that I have. I tried to quit smoking, and I did a really good job for 2 weeks. And then last night, I was like, about a pack.
You smoked a pack last night?
Well, about.
What does that mean about?
I mean, like about 4/5 of a pack.
Oh my god.
That's almost 100%. It's almost 5/5.
Yeah.
So
it
you
is.
quit for 2 weeks and then you caught up.
I gotta
yesterday.
catch up. I'm a big fan of catching up. You don't want to fall behind on all the meaningful tasks in our lives. Speaking of, a wonderful round of applause for Sherman Edwards,
Yeah.
who's our,
Joining us.
one of
yes.
our favorite guests.
Oh, shucks.
You've been on the show like probably three, four
times? Few
four
times.
times now, yeah. And you're always working on something different. I remember the Sick Day days. Like that was a really fun show that I watched.
That was one of my favorite things ever. It really
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I know it's probably going to piss you off more, but the fact that didn't become a thing enrages me, and I had nothing to do with
I
it.
still think it was a good idea. And,
It's
like,
a very
wait.
good idea.
It's basically, for those who don't know, I did this pilot called Sick Day, and it was essentially like the Daily Show format, but for a morning show. Like, there's not like a comedy morning show.
That's
Right.
a great name for
And
it.
so it was called Sick Day. Yeah, I thought it was a great concept, and there was a decent budget. Like, the set was great, and Gregory.
And it was well written, and
Gregory
everyone can check it
Holloman.
out on Vimeo, probably, right? Is that where it still
Yeah,
is?
I think the pilot's still on
Still
Vimeo.
up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't
and-
get picked up. But
And then Gregory, what were you saying about Gregory?
oh, Gregory Holloman, he played Principal Blackman on Strangers with Candy. He was the announcer on the show.
Yeah.
And, like,
right.
it was cool.
He's fantastic. Like, what? I know that you were on Empire last season.
I was on season
Cool.
2. Mhm.
Yeah. How was that?
It was really fun. I was only on set for a day, but I had a trailer, which was cool.
That's really cool.
And there was a fireplace in it because it's Fox. Fox has money, I guess.
yeah.
And,
they got some money.
Why wouldn't they just give you a building to change in at that point? Like it's a
But
trailer with
it
a
was
fireplace?
raining that
Seems
day.
hazardous.
It was raining that day, so my trailer was actually inside of a building.
What?
It was like
What?
It was like inside of a warehouse. It was crazy. And honestly, like, I'm used to just filming, like with like you
Whatever,
guys.
yeah, right.
And like essentially it's exactly the same,
bagel
except
shop.
there's a very visible difference in the budget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, it's exactly the same in terms of everyone's just the person.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, that's what I always remind people that are talking about. Oh my gosh! And we were standing there, and he just walked up, and I was like, "Yeah, he's a person. They walk up to you sometimes."
I still get starstruck.
Because my boss at one of my jobs, she was in LA for a gig and said that she was sitting there and, oh God, what's his name? Huge comedian. I can't even think of his name right now. This is a
Chevy
great-
Chase.
Great
Zach
story.
Galifianakis.
No.
Howie
Maria
Mandel.
Bamford.
Paula Poundstone.
Ooh, I love Paul
wasn't
Poundstone.
him.
Bill Cosby.
Shit, no, he's a man. No.
Andrew Dice Clay.
No.
Sinbad?
He had that show.
Sinbad.
Like, tell me
Wish
it was Sinbad.
Well, it's close enough, but said that Sinbad walked up and, started smoking a cigarette and like next to her, and there were these other comedians around, and she was like, oh my gosh, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, did you just continue smoking your cigarette, I hope? And she's like, yeah. But they're just people, and like it's amazing. This people right here, this person, has something that he wants to share, I think, with you tonight in our little opening segment called Tom's Post.
Everything's better when Tom posts. Everything's better when Tom posts.
Like compost. All right. So for those of you who don't know, I occasionally try to sell things on Craigslist. I've sold my car. That's the only thing I've sold.
But that's a big item.
I've tried to sell my
big.
TV. I've tried to sell my futon. I've
Your
tried to sell.
sexy futon.
Yes, that I've had sex on. I've tried to sell my skills
Soul?
of making snow penises.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. That
All right.
no
What were you
takers there.
charging for that?
Oh, I forgot.
But he'll do it for you for free.
Then there was something about a bodyguard too.
Yeah, I
You
would
tried to
guard
be a
people's bodies.
It's so stupid.
So what do you got
If you have
Go
some
on.
bodies you want
Okay,
guarded.
let's go.
I wouldn't pay more than $3 for a penis snow thing.
Well, I'll do it for $3. You have to
You're on.
provide the snow, though.
Hit me up in like October.
Okay. All right. So here's my ad that I'm going to post on Craigslist. Excellent cooking skills for sale. For years now, I've been making my own bowls of cereal, and I feel I've gotten pretty good at it. I can even make Rice Krispies taste good. The secret is barbecue sauce. I've also created the incredible spaghetti and jelly sandwich, which I guarantee is digestible. Hire me, Chef Tom, and you too can delight in other Epicurean wonders, such as mustard ice cream, sweet and sour Cocoa Puffs, and ketchup wine. That's it. So who wants some of this spaghetti and jelly sandwich
This
is
that I
so
brought to the
gross.
podcast?
I definitely
You
take
want some? Would you like some
Wait,
Sherman
you have
Edwards?
one
I'm
and
not
we're
a
all gonna
professional
bite from
cuddler.
it? All right. I'll give it like a little review.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Just-
while
I will
he
be your
attempts
mouth,
to
everyone.
eat part of this, which is so strange, to say,
Yeah.
Sherman, I will tell. Like I used to work with this guy at a robot store. That's where we met. And first thing I did was compliment him on his incredible teeth. But then we started, seeing one another regularly because he worked there, and he would eat these things. At
Wait,
work.
that's like an actual thing you do?
Yeah, I invented the sandwich
is
when I
a
was 5.
Oh.
It is
Yeah.
the strangest thing that I've ever seen, and he's always tried to get me to try
I need a
them.
review before I'd even taste it.
Right?
The first thing you notice is the sweetness. That hits
It's my
you right up front.
grandma's jelly. My grandma's recipe of jelly.
and you
Grandma
know what?
Tud.
I saw you preparing this, Tom. You had a different jelly, and it wasn't good enough, and you freaked out. You're like, no, it's not the right jelly. So this is not just a gross out thing. This is Tom's daily life
Yeah.
that I'm participating in.
Which is pretty gross
What's
it's
the...
in and of itself.
way less gross than you think it would be.
Okay.
Everyone says that. Everyone says it's way less gross than I
Yep.
thought it was going to be.
Yeah. You also burned the toast, so that's a
That was
factor.
the less burnt toast that I chose.
There were other options.
There are other. I have a bag of toast around
Not
here
as
somewhere.
gross, not as burnt. The texture of the spaghetti in a sandwich really throws you off. It's like Halloween, like sticking your hand in something you just don't expect it. The flavor really is just dominated by the jelly, which is somewhat pleasant, and it blends with tomato in a decent way. But ultimately, it's still pretty gross.
Sherman, what's
That's
the
my
grossest
review.
thing you've ever eaten?
The
One
grossest
star.
thing?
Yeah, or the most.
I mean, I was definitely like...
Unlikable thing.
Like in elementary school, I was definitely that kid who was like, if you gave me $1, like I'll eat that gum under the desk.
Well, Sherman, do you want to try the sandwich?
Yeah.
I'll take a bite.
All
Yeah.
right.
This
Yeah,
is
let's see
so
what you think.
odd to me. I'm the only
Are you
one
gonna
who's
eat it?
not going to do it.
Come on,
Because I'm
Nick.
not going to do
This
it.
is the second time I offered it to you. I made one when we worked at Robot City, and I'm making one now. Come on.
I will let the audience decide. If the audience thinks that I should do it, then I will do it.
Yeah.
It's good for what ails you.
It will.
Okay.
It's good for a sore throat.
I cannot believe that this is happening. Like,
What
this-
do
this
you
is-
think, Sherman? While Nick
this
takes
is what-
a taste.
I'm still chewing.
You still, yeah, sorry, I put you on the spot there. And now Nick's taking a bite. We went through half the sandwich. Actually, Sherman, you took big bites.
You did.
Yeah. I'm noticing a lot of that's gone now.
You can't nibble, You can't. You got to go all in.
Yeah.
I don't. This is so
I'll
terrible.
finish it.
Tom's got it.
I wouldn't say terrible. I do think there's an interesting blend of sweet and savory.
Sweet and savory noodles in my mouth in between toast. It's so weird.
I'll
It's
say
better when the spaghetti's warm.
and I'd say the bread is probably a little old at this point too.
Yeah.
So if like
it was toasty, and now it's like soggy at
Yeah.
this point.
It is.
if this was like a
like
fresh,
burnt and
if this was
soggy.
like a fresh spaghetti and jelly sandwich, then maybe I'd eat it again.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
the most positive we've got.
Well, now that we've had something to eat, I think it's time to play a game. Let's welcome to the stage our lovely lady Shiley, everyone, who's going to have to play this game.
The rising sky. Got it, we got it.
There we go. I'll look up the City Kitty later. That's a product we should include. But what I've got right now is 4 other products from the Sky Mall catalog. I have images of them up on the screen for the live audience. And you at home can look these up because Sky Mall's back. They went out of business, but they're back.
Tom, put your sandwich away. Just put it away.
He's still eating it.
Charlie's grossed out.
Okay. So, so say your name again?
My name is Shiley.
Shiley, you and Sherman are both going to guess on every one of these items. You're going to go first in the first item here. I'll read a description first, and then you have to guess how much it is.
And we can look at the screen?
Yep. And you can look at the screen right there.
Cool.
This is the first item right there. There it is, the Spy Shelter USB drive. And I just want to let you know that Spy Shelter, it's from Spy Shelter. It guards your registry, physical memory, RAM, and other sensitive computer parts with processes so that malicious code cannot be injected to take control of your PC. Spy Shelter ensures that whatever you type into your computer is protected against dangerous people who want to steal your data. A lot of the times, I'll change the descriptions of these items to make them funnier.
But that's real.
That's all the real description. It's like what would you say that is right there for the listening audience?
Price
Can you
is Right
describe it?
style. Give us a
Price
guess.
is Right style
Oh,
without
yeah.
going
Price is Right
over?
What do you
style.
think the price
Now,
of it is?
wait, what year is this ad from?
Exactly,
This is
that's my
like
question, too.
20
Current.
years ago, this is like 300 million.
So we'll
now?
say today.
This is on their website right now for this price.
They have a website still.
Yeah.
That's
As we said, they're back.
No more
Oh,
published
back, man.
catalog.
That wasn't
It's
a bit?
online.
Yeah.
How much? Wait, how do I have to go first this time?
You do have to go
Yeah.
for this time. What's the value you think of this? It's basically like a little USB key with
What?
software on it in case you don't know how to install software on your computer. You're the kind of like target audience for this. How much do you think
Me?
they charge for it?
I would go $149.99.
$149.99. Remember, it's Price is Right.
Oh,
so
it's current.
The closest,
it's right
the closest
now.
without
Wait.
going over.
That's too much money. Wait a second.
Well, it's up to you. You said it already, though.
Okay, it's Sky
I'm gonna
Mall,
lock you
so
in.
you never know.
Sherman, how much do you think?
$5.
$5.
I know that's wrong, but
Right.
that's
what
what
it is.
it looks like it's worth.
Price
to me.
is Right scoring. So
I
Sherman, you get a point for
I
that
was
one.
gonna say, I think
Boom.
I screwed myself really bad on
Although you are very far away from the actual value of $99.99.
Oh.
So I was.
That's
I
$100
went
bucks?
over, but I was closer.
It's $100 of the worst security software
That you'll ever buy.
for your grandpa. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to item number 2. Sherman, you're going to guess first on this one.
Great. You're going down, Sherm.
There you go.
Oh, sexy marble.
This is the
covers for
personalized,
phones.
genuine marble iPhone case
Genuine.
series from Michael or Mikol. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is also the 100% real description. We like to keep our iPhone 6 cases simple, yet beautiful. We currently offer a wide range of marble and gemstone selection that is truly one of a kind. No 2 marble iPhone 6 cases will ever be fully the same, since we are dealing with 100% natural marble. In case you own, will truly be the only design in the world that is natural. That was the last sentence of the real description of these marble iPhone cases.
Those are actual marble iPhone cases.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Genuine. Also, the only thing that is natural, apparently. How much do you think Sky Mall is charging for one of these puppies?
Oh
Yeah.
wow. I'm gonna do more realistic guess and say
Closest without going over.
I'm gonna say $76.
$76.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna pull that move on you because I'm a badass and I want to
Oh.
win. $1. Woo!
$1, the classic Price is Right move.
Yeah.
Although we would never copy a game of theirs in any kind of
I don't know
infringing
what
sort of
that
way.
is.
But
Oh.
the actual value is $124.
No!
Yes. Another point for Sherman.
I don't like losing. This is
There we
not
go.
okay.
So let's do one more just for fun, even though Sherman's already won this game.
Oh, what? I want to redeem myself. I thought I was gonna.
All right, yeah.
Double or
Hey!
nothing. Double or nothing.
Let's see if you can. Oh, double or nothing. Sherman,
or nothing.
you want
like
to put it all on
that.
this one?
A crotch.
I will put it all on this one.
We're going to put it all on the third item, the laptop
Warm.
beverage holder
Oh.
from Sky Mall
because
Collection.
that's my struggle. Okay.
Do you often find yourself without a convenient place to put your drink while working on your laptop?
No.
Has turbulence on an airplane or sudden movements of the train ever sent your drink into your lap? Or even more terrible, your laptop? Minimize the possibility of spills by attaching this small, strong, lightweight, patented, portable cup holder to the most stable, immovable object possible, a laptop computer. All right, how much do you think this... it's basically like a thing to clamp down on your laptop with a
It's
cup
like
holder
a
to the side.
crappy cup holder with a crappy vice grip.
It looks 100% plastic. There's like a net, really, to put your cup into. How much do you think?
What do you think, Shailene?
Oh my gosh, this is a struggle. Okay, I'm gonna go $29.99.
All right.
$29.99.
Sherman?
$30.
He's gonna win.
One cent over.
Come on, let's go cheap. Come on.
Well, as it happens, neither of you get it. It's $19.95. It's a bargain.
Oh!
It's a bargain for the laptop holder.
Which
All right.
means our winner is Sherman.
That means our winner is Sherman Edwards. Congratulations for winning the Price is
Sherman.
Sky. There you go. And thank you very much to our audience member for participating, Shiley.
Thank you for having me. See you on the internet, everybody.
Oh, before you leave, since you're up here, were you involved in Bastards of the Underground with this guy?
Yes, I was.
Oh,
And
what
you
a
all just
coincidence.
finished at I.O.?
At I.O., I think the show was there for over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's serious.
Possible remount coming up at the Annoyance.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yeah,
Very
hopefully in the near
possible.
future there'll be a run at the Annoyance Theater. We'll make an announcement on my Twitter.
Awesome. Everyone follow Sherman on his Twitter at Sherman Edwards. And thank you so much. You've been listening to AWSM Comedy Radio. Stick around for 2 episodes tonight, next of which is going to be episode 197 with the lovely Liz Chester.
AWSM Radio.